Paulie packs. Hey guys, we got another video for you. Of course, what else would we be doing? This time something a little bit different, right? As far as the typical wax packs errors. As you guys seen in other videos, I got some just junk wax that I've been opening up, just trying to get through all those boxes. And then I've had some pre-junk things that I've opened up, you know, early 80s that we got going on. And so this one is a little bit towards the end here. I can still, I don't know when you consider the junk wax era to be over. This is 95, so I would assume mass production has been consistent pretty much from the mid 90s to now. So here we got some 1995 tops. I was looking at these cards just to see, hey, what might be the big one to get? Are there any error cards in here? There was only one error card listed, and it was with the Babe Ruth 100th birthday card. So this one isn't the error, and this one isn't actually the one you'll find in this set, because this is one from Cohn Collections, and this is like a gold stamp. But it looks exactly like this card, except it's not, doesn't have gold, but the error card is missing the Topps logo here, and then the regular card has the Topps logo there in the corner. So, but this is just to kind of give you, in case I don't get the card, this is at least to show you guys what the card looks like, you know, and what it might be. So I forgot in my little treasure trove I opened up the other day, or a couple weeks ago, I had that card, and I didn't even realize it was part of this set. So we got Series 1, Series 2, probably about, what, six packs for each, or 5 and 6 packs in each. Not really great rookies, no error cards, other than the Babe Ruth one we just talked about. No real great rookies. So it really is just kind of a lot of good second-year players, right? You got, or second or third-year players. You got Jeter, and you got second year for Rodriguez. And these cards are all stuck together. Jeez, you hear that? But so should be some gold cards in here as well. So here you got Bichette and Kirby Puckett here, all-star card. Junior Felix. So these are all sort of gold foils. I don't know if these are the gold cards themselves, or if that's just how they did it, or how they stamped all of them, which it looks like it might be how they stamped all of them. All right, Juan Guzman, Kevin Gross, Chris Howard, Pat Mahomes. There you go. He was a pitcher? I didn't even know he was a pitcher. Save that Pat Mahomes card. Goes right with the Ken Griffey Sr. card. All right, Ray McDavid, Star Trek. All right. David Nielsen. You got back-to-back. Blas Minor. What does that say? Blas? I don't know. And all these cards are stuck together. Steve Traskell. Jeepers, scrapers. Can't even get them unstuck. Why would the 95 be this stuck together? All right, well, it's these two cards, Mike McFarlane and Luis Lopez. Ugh, and the cards are ruined too. It's got stuff ripped apart. That would go in the trash. So again, you know, the design is pretty cool. I mean, the fact that they're sticking together like that, you know, they are pretty glossy, but I guess that's why they have that stick. I don't know about any of the inserts at the moment. But you got Tom Gordon, Roberto Kelly, off to the Braves at that point. Blauser. All right, you got... Oh, I saw Pedro Martinez, but I was like, that's not the Pedro Martinez I was looking for. But I didn't realize there were two Pedro Martinezes in the league. But not the right one. All right, then you got Doug Glanville and Darren Cox on deck. So this must be some sort of rookie cards there for them. Doug Glanville, obviously a pretty good announcer at nowadays. So there's Ray Ordonez I don't know if anybody in the New York area during the mid-90s knew that there was a huge thing between Ray Ordonez and what's it called, Derek Jeter, who could be the better shortstop. And Ray Ordonez definitely had the leather, right? He could make plays. He was fancy. But in the end, I think Jeter got the best as far as, you know, being more of a complete hitter, all-around player, and obviously a Hall of Famer. So I think he won the debate in the end. But let's see, another Tom Gordon card. Russ Johnson, Mark Whitten, and then Rich Rodriguez. So far, not even like a Hall of Famer yet. I'm just bouncing between Series 1 and Series 2 here. All right, there's supposed to be a spectral light insert in every pack. I don't know what a spectral light insert is, but we'll keep an eye out for it. But, oh, here's Sean Dunston. So this one has the crazier background. So this might be that spectral light cyber stats. This might be that insert they were talking about. So I'll keep that for wax packs. I bet he doesn't have that one for Sean Dunston. Jim got it pitched forever at that point, huh? All right, here we go. First Hall of Famer. Don't be stuck together. Come on. Don't be stuck together. Ah, I ruined the cards. Jeez. All right, well, you got the Wade Boggs All-Star card there with when he's with the Yankees, and you got your Barry Bonds card, but now they're all messed up because they were stuck together, and they got all gunked up. I'll put them aside, but ugh, that's too bad. All right. Mark Cameron, Brent Gates, Tim Nearing. 2 Tim Nearings. That's, again, 2 of the same cards in back-to-back Series 1 packs. Oh, so we get another Barry Bonds. They're going to give me another shot, so I would assume the All-Star card must be behind it too. No? All right. Well, they felt sorry for me, so they gave me another shot at the Barry Bonds card. And this one comes out much better. Much better than the other one. And as you can see, a lot of good highlights for him. Career highlights there. So, Ben McDonald, we'll put that aside. And these are just all stuck together. But, all right. So it must be the Spectralite must be that kind of glossy background, or what I guess they would call today, like almost like a refractor background. Yeah, okay, so here we go. We got Todd Van Poppel as the insert here, and that's the Spectralite. So yeah, again, that background is pretty cool. So hold on a second, since I must have missed it. All right, so Junior Felix was the first one we got. I didn't get that one, so pull that down there. And there must be one more. Where we got? What do we got? There it is. Mark Whitten was the other one. All right, just to make sure we didn't miss any other ones. So again, this kind of glossy spectral background there. So yeah, not too bad as like an insert idea from Topps at this point. I think this, I'd have to open up some 94 to see if they've done it previously, but I think this might be the first year that they've done it. So not a bad idea. But Reggie Sanders, and who are these guys? Rick Hausman, I don't know who that guy is. Huseman. But the guards got all messed up again. So I'm a little disappointed in the way these cards are all sticking together. Here's Eric Karos. And again, he was hot for a little bit there, but I don't know, really particularly know why. It wasn't like he had good numbers, but not outstanding numbers. All right. Oh, all right, we got another Ray Ordonez card here. Another Ray Ordonez rookie card. And then Mark Johnson, 94 draft pick card. Terry Steinbach, still holding strong in the league there. All right, Brian Anderson. Don't know you that well. Here we go, Tony Gwynn. Right, at this point, right, playing from 82 through 94. And look at all the red on the back of his card, huh? A lot of good stats, great hitter. And then we got Dave Clark. And I don't know who that is, Terry Matthews, sure. All right. Let's crack these up. Maybe I can, maybe I can unstick them a little bit here. That's the thing about buying these older packs, you know, anybody who wants to buy them, you got to be careful of how they were stored. I've seen some really good ones, and I've seen some really bad ones. And this one for 95, this is pretty bad, I would say. All right, Mariano Duncan. Here we got Paul Molitor in that, whatever that Spectralite card that is. So background there, a little glossy on the front, so there we go. That's a nice one. We got Craig Biggio making his way now to second base after starting off as a catcher, right? And moving all over the place. And then Dustin Hermanson. I don't know who you are, but you were a draft pick. All right. Oof. Oh, that's stuck. We got Brian Hunter, rookie card here, and Kareem Garcia. Yeah, I know he played for the Yankees for just a season or two. He might even play for the Red Sox for one, but Brian Hunter, I think he was the big name at that particular point in time, but I don't know how he panned out. All right, Ron Darling still pitching in 95 from 83 to 94. That's not bad. David Cohn now with the Royals before he went to the Yankees. Yeah, so not quite when he went to the Yankees. So he was, again, back-to-back cards here. Whenever I open the Series 1, I feel like I'm getting cards, duplicate cards here. Here's Mark Grace streaking towards home from 88 to 94. So not bad. We'll put that aside for wax. You know, so I put these, you know, so when I find out, you know, people like certain teams, or Harold Baines, I guess you want to say he's a Hall of Famer. I really don't see why. I mean, the guy's played a pretty good career. All right, he's a 288 career hitter, which is good. Not great, but which is good. He had a couple of seasons over 300, but home runs, yeah, 277. RBIs, he had a couple of big RBI years, especially in the early 80s. So he did all right, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like some of the numbers are just there because of, you know, he just played a while. Didn't really have a lot of stolen bases. Not a ton of doubles. I don't know. I guess enough to get into the Hall of Fame, but I don't know what kind of glove he was. He was more of a designated hitter from what I remember, as opposed to a fielder. I mean, yeah. All right, odds of finding a league leader card, 1 in 6. Odds of finding a finest card, 1 in 36. Oh, I didn't even know that. So we have some odds to find some insert cards there, or league's finest. But as I was saying before I distracted myself, oh no, wait, now I'm distracted again. But nice, Ken Griffey Jr. Look at that. It is a little, whatever, got a little stuck, but nice card. Got that in the Spectralite, so that's pretty cool. I mean, you talk about, look at that, like 330 hitter. So this is what I'm saying, like this dude put up numbers, right? And then you compare that to Harold Baines. How did Harold Baines make it into the Hall of Fame? I don't know. But like the Hall of Fame should be for the best of the best. If you don't have anyone good to vote in that year, then you don't vote anybody in. Don't just put people in just because, oh, we don't want to vote the steroid guys in, so we got to put somebody in. No, that means you don't put anybody in, right? All right, off my soapbox. Anyway, before I got distracted by that awesome card, again, what I'm saying is if you guys have some teams that you like, I'll put them aside for you. You know, with Lisa, I've been putting all of my Tiger cards aside for her. I'll have another box to send her down the road here in a little bit. Always put I know Sean Dawson was Wax Pack's favorite player, so whenever I get a Sean Dawson, I put it aside for him. I know Cog cards, they are looking for checklists. They're looking for more vintage checklists. So I do have some early 80s and a mid 70s checklist for them. There's Will Clark when he's with the Rangers. So, you know, I try to put that aside for them too, and I'll get that over to them eventually. You know, so anything you guys might be interested in. I mean, don't tell me you're interested in Griffey cards, because who isn't, right? But I mean, if you got a favorite player you liked, you know, growing up, or you have a current favorite player you like now, and you're interested in them, let me know. I'll get them. If I find them and remember, I'll put it aside and then get it over to you guys. Yeah, but definitely don't tell me like, yeah, oh, I love Mike Trout. He's my favorite player. Well, of course. I'm not gonna send you Mike Trout rookies all day long, but you know what I mean. I think we get the point. But here we go. All right, so can't beat the Griffey Spectralite card. Here's James Baldwin. I don't know if he ever came out to anything. Bobby Jones looking like he could care less that he's pitching, that's for sure. So let's just get this game over with. Guess if I was on the Mets too, I'd feel the same way. All right, and then you got Kurt Miller. A lot of star players in this one. Chad Oja? I don't know how to say his name. I am awful with names, as you've probably figured out if you've watched any of my videos at all. And this one's all messed up anyway. Mike Dyer. All right. Todd Stoddelmeyer. He pitched longer in the league than I thought. 88 to at least to 94. So, good for him. That's the one thing about going through these cards is you're starting to see. Here we go. Here, Series 1. Might as well get two guys stuck back to back. You're starting to see these names here that you might not have remembered. Here we go, Frank Thomas. Not stuck to anything. Stuck to it a little bit. Let's see if we can get this one off nicely. Jeff Kent. Here we go. Jeff Kent. He was another good player here, and I think he also went over to, where'd he go? Houston, maybe? He had some good years with them. All right, who's stuck on the back? Steve Traskell stuck on the back. Give it a little wiggle. Ah, nuts. Yeah, it's too bad. Frank Thomas card, though, pretty decent, but got all marked up from being stuck to Steve Traskell. But again, you look at those numbers already, right? Look at the walks. People just intentionally walking this dude. Doubles through the roof. A lot of home runs, a lot of RBIs. Again, no doubt why he should be a Hall of Famer, right? Or is a Hall of Famer. I mean, big numbers, big offensive numbers. Played the field pretty well. So, I don't know. And some of these middle relievers too that made it. Just, I don't know. Not exactly sure why they are Hall of Famers. Oh, and I just totally bent this card up. Chris Clemens, so luckily he wasn't anybody to write home about. But another Todd Van Poppel card here. This one got gunked up. I'll put that one aside. So, Donnie Baseball looking pretty good. A lot of red in there. A lot of red in there. 309 average. Let's just do it. You know what? This is gonna derail the video. I'm sorry, but you know what? I just have to. I can't get over it. I cannot get over it. Where are you, Harold Baines? I just can't let it go. I want to do a comparison of Harold Baines' numbers at this point, right? So he started in 80. You know, technically 83 was Don Mattingly's first full year, but you know what? They have 82 numbers there, so they'll get combined. So career average 288, career average 209. Let's see. RBIs 1,050, 1,198. So he has obviously had more, right? But you're looking at almost 2 full years worth of stats. And like when you look at total games too, look at 2,056 games, you're looking at 1,657 games, right? So you're looking at almost, just even rounding up, you're looking at 300 games less, almost 400 games less for Don Mattingly. But the numbers are comparable. Home runs, 215, 277. So you get another year of 23 home runs or something like that. You can see the power really tapers off for Mattingly. Once his back gets thrown out, he's more of a singles kind of guy. But doubles, 410, has more doubles than you. So he obviously hit for more power. Triples goes to Harold Baines because he's probably a faster guy. But, you know, in any case, what I guess the whole point is, you know, I'm looking at the numbers here, and they're pretty comparable. Don Mattingly's not in the Hall of Fame, and he had, you know, shortened career due to injuries or wasn't as production because of injuries. And so I'm not saying Don Mattingly should be in the Hall of Fame, even though I would vote him in if I could. But I think comparatively speaking, when you look at the totality of work, he certainly had numbers similar to Harold Baines. So he should at least be in the conversation. There's Alan Trammell, another Hall of Famer. But again, a guy who had a very long career. Very long career. All right, off my soapbox. I don't know. See that? Harold Baines just gets me going. I don't know what it is about him. Here we go, Chipper Jones. Nice card for him. All right, looking all cool, like catching the ball. And he was on the disabled list for 1994. So this was obviously the 91 tops, which is weird. 91 tops was that draft pick card of his. And then you got, or maybe it was 91 tops traded, but this is only his second year card, but he really didn't take off yet. So, and then Jason Isringhauser and Chris Roberts. Isringhauser had a couple of good years there with the Mets. Another Don Mattingly card, but they got all messed up again. But I'm keeping it. You can't mess up a Don Mattingly card. All right. And why not? Rico Bronya. All right. All right. So let's start ripping through these. I've milked this video long enough. Harold Baines got me all fired up. Looking at different things. And I didn't even take the Spectrum card out of that one. Maybe I didn't. Nope, I did not. Oh, yeah, it was the Todd Van Poppel that got all screwed up. All right. Crack. All right. All right, so now we got a Jeff Blauser one. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. They blurred out Gutierrez or whoever it is sliding into, or Gonzalez sliding into the base there. But that's pretty cool for the Spectralite card. All right. See if we find anybody good here. Ugh. Steve Avery. Can't keep a lot of these cards because Nomar Garcia Para. I did not know he had a draft pick card in here. All right. And I swear to God, if the back of this card is all messed up because of that. All right, so that's pretty sweet. I did not know he had a draft card in here. Sweet. Well, there's a nice surprise. There's a little Nomar. All right. And obviously, he got married to who? Mia Hamm, I think. So they probably have some pretty athletic kids. I don't know if they should follow some sports, but whatever sports they got into, I'm sure those kids were pretty good at whoever they had. But man, talk about pressure. Imagine Nomar being your father and then Mia Hamm being your mother. Like, a lot to live up to, I guess, as far as the sports world goes. All right, so this is what is this one here? Future Stars. I don't think this is an insert card. Nope, just a Calvin Reese Future Stars card, but just weird. Oh, it must be the background. I guess maybe that's not the card itself. It's just he was standing in front of it. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. All right, so we got a Sammy Sosa. Right, Sammy Sosa Insta Light or whatever it's called, the Spectra Light. Nice. So we've gotten some cool Intra Light cards. And then what's this now? Kenny Lofton. So this must be the league leaders card. So this is one of the inserts. This was supposed to be 1 in 6. Should get you a league leaders, but this all got all screwed up from the being stuck to Daryl Whittinson there, or whatever his name is. Mark Ferris. Alex Fernandez covering the bag, making a tag. Roberto. Here we go, Don Slott, double time. Ramon Martinez, Pedro's brother. Mark Dewey, another Ben McDonald card, and Chili Davis. All right, we got 2 more packs. I know, you shouldn't be bending them, but I gotta loosen these up. They're getting too stuck together. All right, what we got here? All right, so we got Kevin Tapini. And Pedro Munoz. Oh, hello. This is weird. All right, I will take this card every day, all day. And you know what the great thing about it is? It's not really, it didn't really get messed up from the card behind it. Obviously not his rookie, right? Because we know this is 95 and they already had his rookie from the previous year. But Future Stars Derek Jeter. So I'll take that. So definitely not his rookie though. I mean, maybe for Topps it was his rookie, but I don't know about that. All right, so I like this last pack coming up here, or second to last pack. Don't like that this card got all messed up, but here we go. Oh, it was the error. It was the error. But it got messed up. So this is the normal Topps card, the 100th birthday, right? It has the gold foil stamp, Babe Ruth, but it's missing the Topps logo in the upper corner here. It was the error, but it got all screwed up from the, dang it. Oh, well, whatever. What can you do? But that's pretty cool. I got it, to say the least. So I got the error card, what I was looking for. But I can't believe how stuck together all these cards were. Man, they were just all junked up. Just like half of them just getting ruined. But I was able to squeak through some good cards here, though. Some came through unscathed, which is nice. But others, I was not so lucky. So let's see what we got here in the last pack. What side should we start with? Let's start with this side. This is all backwards, but Jason Bray. Nice. All right, we have Ozzie Guillen, Billy Brewer, Mike Moore, Jimmy Key coming over to the Yankees. Again, he had a pretty solid career. 151 and 91, 3.36 ERA. He's not a bad pitcher, but Steve Klein, Herb Perry, Bill Riesling, whatever you want to say his name is, and another Jason Bray. So we got the 2 berets in the same pack, but one is the, obviously the Spectra Light, and the other one's just a normal card. Jim Leyritz, Bill Swift, and ending with Spike Owen. So overall, not too bad, right? Got the card I was looking for, even though it got messed up, but it was the error card, which is pretty cool. Came across the Jeter. I didn't know Nomar Garciaparra had the draft pick card in here. So that was pretty sweet. And then we got some good Spectralite cards as well with the Griffey and the Sammy Sosa. So overall, not too bad out of those packs. Pleasantly surprised with what we pulled. So, all right, guys. Well, that was a long one. I'm sorry. Went off on that Harold Baines tangent. If you stuck with me the whole time, I appreciate it. You know, again, if you got any cards in there that you want me to pull for you or you want me to look out for your teams, let me know. I'm more than happy to put them aside for you. And as always, feel free to like and subscribe. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.